It's Larry with ManCave Mayhem. Today I am going to do another how-to video for you. I'll give you a little backstory on this. When I bought my Suzuki Burgman 650, the guy bought a bunch of accessories for it, and some of the things he didn't really install. And one of them was a turn signal beeper alert sounder. And he purchased this from a guy in Texas. He used to have a website, and he doesn't anymore, but he sells stuff on eBay, so I want to show you. And it's not the easiest thing to find, but hopefully you can see that. And it's listed as it's a turn signal beeper alert sounder. It was $38.50, which is kind of pricey, but he's got it laid out pretty good. He's got a little kit that comes with it, and I'll show you. This is the kit I got right here, and it has everything you need to install it. So I'm going to go through that installation process. Again, it's listed as a turn signal beeper alert sounder, so I don't really have I'll try and put some kind of description of that in the description below. But I'm going to go through the process of installing that. It actually is a beeper when you have your turn signal on, so you don't forget to leave your turn signals on. I don't really have a problem with that, and that's why I've kind of been reluctant to put it in. But I'm going to go ahead and install it for this purpose. And you know, everybody, even though they're experienced riders, still have problems sometimes leaving their turn signals on. I'm always telling my wife or Wes, hey, turn your turn signal off when we have our headsets on. So this helps me remember to remind them. So I'm going to go ahead and install it on mine. We'll go through that process now. All right, the kit comes with everything you need to install this bad boy. I'm sure that you could probably make one of these yourself, but there are a few things that are included in this kit that it would require some research. And on these wires of this beeper, there are diodes that allow the current to travel one way in the beeper, so the signal only goes one way on that. But the kit comes with the beeper and the wires. And also, you know, there's two diodes on these wires, so you got to be careful not to bend those. And also, there's some quick connects, so you can connect them in, or obviously tie them into the wires, and a set of instructions. First step in the process is we got to get this handlebar cover off. And to do that, I've already taken these out, and I've showed these pins to you before. These genius little plastic holder pin thingies that Suzuki, I'm sure the Japanese market's created. But anyhow, if you see how it expands as it pushes in, that's locked. And then if you push it past that point, sometimes it's better just to push it in a little bit, and then it's easier to get out. So we got that out. Now we're going to go ahead and pull this cover off, and we're pulling this back half of the cover off. All right, so we got that cover off. Now there's two more of those pop rivet, or those buttons that hold the upper cover on. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. And I'll show you those just come off just by pushing them in, slightly pushing them in like that. See how they pop in? And then those will pop right out. You can slide those right out. See how they slide out? Actually slide them out with the bars themselves almost. The way those come out there, see? You can, but see, they'll just slide right out of the bars. Just like that. And just like that. And those are out. All right, so now we'll get those off, and we'll show you the next step in the process. The rest of the handlebar cover off. Now we need to get into this sleeve. So we're going to cut this cover, but we want to make sure we don't cut any of the wiring underneath. So kind of pinch it up and make sure there's no wire in it before you cut a slit in that sleeve. So we're going to do that now, and then I'll get back to you. All right, so now we've got all the blue wire connectors attached to the designated wires, and I'll show you those wires right there. Okay, so we've got one hooks up to a black and white wire, the other is a light green wire, and then so you got the solid black wire for the black ground, and then both the red wires go to this green wire and this black and white striped wire. So now we'll just do those quick connects, and that should take care of it. Then we'll do the test. We will test this and see if it makes an audible sound, and if it does, now we're going to give it a test. We'll test it to see what we get. Here's the beeper right here. I've got all the wires hooked up. Haven't got it all zipped up yet, but we'll. Got a left turn signal with sound, right turn signal with sound, Looks like we're cooking with peanut oil, right? So we should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and zip this up, and then we'll see how it sounds after it's done. I've got this all wrapped up. I've used some friction tape, so it's a non-adhesive tape that adheres to itself. It's made out of silicone, so it's like a silicone type tape, and then I zip tied the beeper to the harness itself. So hopefully now I can throw this over the top. We'll see if we can get this on without any crazy amount of difficulty. Of course, that's not probably going to be possible. This will go right on over that, and it's going to cover it, but it won't muffle the sound too bad. You'll still be able to hear it while you're riding and also while you're at a stoplight. All right, so we've got it all done. Show you how that works. Got an audible beep every time you hit the turn signal now. And that kind of protects us from the crazy drivers out there that aren't paying attention to us. If you forget to turn your turn signal off, that helps remind you, especially when you're old like me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and just remember, I'm just a man in a cave causing mayhem. Thanks for watching.